we the public of California can take the necessary procedures on handling the current situation of inadequate fundings being sent to treatment centers by signing this petition. The petition will increase the profits sent annually to treatment centers, thus allowing more first and second time criminals of drug offenses to be sent to treatment. Overall, giving first and second time offenders of drug-related charges the option to choose the slammer or treatment. Since the passing of the law, Proposition 36 granted opportunity for treatment besides being put behind bars. Furthermore, the first appearance of Proposition 36, 30,000 criminals of drug-related charges were sent to treatment. The first initial of Proposition 36 were expected for light substance abusers. Consequently, there are also long-term substance abusers. In addition, half of the 30,000 individuals first time ever receiving treatment. More on. These studies of participants were found to be of European descent and methamphetamine abusers. They compose the largest group amongst the other partakers. Proposition 36 gives offenders first opportunity for treatment. Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Weekly. Also, in 2005, it was documented that approximately 50,033 prisoners chosen the treatment decision, but 73% actually appeared for treatment. California struggle on how to make offenders show up for treatment. Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Weekly. After the passing of Proposition 36, the price of $120 million lingered over the heads of 58 counties in California on how the sum value was inadequate to help Californians prosecuted for illegal drug possessions. The law of Proposition 36 declares that first and second time wrongdoers of drug-related crimes may not be sent to detention centers. As a result, will be sent to unavoidable treatment centers. Next, Craig Lavin, based out of Los Angeles, Executive Director of MFI Rehabilitation Center, a nonprofit advocate who argues convicting people indicted for illegal drug possession suddenly stay clean in prison, but need to be sent to treatment. Further, the Big Three, Peter Lewis, George Soros, and John Sperling, are responsible for contributing $4 million to help advocate and to get past Law Proposition 36. In addition, Mr. Sperling wants citizens to come to the realization that the war on drugs is a failure. The voters of California agreed with the Big Three goals by more than 60%. For instance, the analysts of California legislative computed that treatment saves $7 by reducing emergency room visits, confinement centers, and law enforcement services. Last, Proposition 36 predicts by reducing inmates population, $500 million could be saved for a no longer needed new prison building. Also, Susan Blackshear says most people cast their ballots in hopes of lowering their taxes. Preparing for the Rush by Elizabeth Swin. On the other hand, it is estimated that 50,000 lawbreakers of drug-related charges will not face prison due to Proposition 36. In addition, it has been an alarming insufficient amount of treatment facilities in California, AGIT Props by Thomas D. Ellis. Meanwhile, it has been envisioned that $4.1 billion could be retained if support services and treatment are refined, and 10% of lockup inhabitants transition to the parole system. Institute treatment on demand, more effective than prison. Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Weekly. First, Proposition 36 ultimately was designed to create space in prison for more violent and serious criminals, not first and second time lawbreakers or drug-related charges. Second, it was constructed to securely protect society by reducing drug-related crimes. Third, to help the overall population of drug abusers by using successful strategies and methods. Substance Abuse Research Consortium. Introduction by Catherine P. Jett. Finally, I stress the essentiality of sending first and second time criminals of drug-related charges to treatment instead of disclaimer. The petition will increase the profits sent annually to treatment centers, thus allowing more first and second time criminals of drug offenses to be sent to treatment. Overall, giving first and second time offenders of drug-related charges the option to choose treatment or the slammer. My intentions is getting this petition signed. To help the safety of the public by sending first and second time lawbreakers of drug-related charges to treatment centers to get help and to reduce misdemeanors.